Who is that life I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside? Real love, I'm searching for a real love, someone to set my heart free. Real love, I'm searching for a real love. You should have known better than to think that was slide. You should have known better than to try me. It don't matter if you're up, matter if you're down. Either way, he's gonna see you around. You should have known that ought to stay on his side. Should have known you'll make up before you shoot to die. And it just don't matter if you're rich or poor, out or in, doing 5 to 10. You should have known that he prefers not for anyone to do violence. No, 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 no. For the Sonia Massey case, this doesn't apply just for solely any police officers, but it applies to anyone that is just so quick, for whatever the reason, to want to render any form of violence unto anyone today. Don't do it. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32, Psalm chapter 11 verse 5, and Proverbs chapter 6 verse 16 through 19. Every complexion today now has issues, not just one. Every hue, my Most High is now see things to likely see you all as the same, because he does not look at the outside appearance of anyone to make his judgment, whether for whosoever or not. Understand? 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7. But the chief said unto Samuel, look not on his face, nor his facial expression, or on the height of his physique, nor his reputation, nor his following, because I have refused him. For the chief see not as man nor woman see. For man and woman look on the outward appearance, but the chief look on the heart. Read also Romans chapter 2, for it is about the heart and not about what you can straightway immediately see. Matthew chapter 10 verse 22, and you shall be hated of all men and possibly women for my name's purpose, but he and her that last, that remain to the end, shall be saved. That last, that remain to the end, shall be saved. So why try to be liked for his purpose today? Why do so? So if anyone's trying to be liked so much today by everyone or anyone that is not truly him, then you don't know something. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2 through 3, looking unto Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him lived and suffered painfully, or very difficultly, patiently, had much patience even then on the cross, strongly not liking the shame, strongly not liking the humiliation, the disrespect, and the dishonor. But still, he had carried his cross then to do so, and he himself had kept carrying it until the very end. Until the very end. He is our most greatest example, one to seek, to follow after, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most Highest one true God, Jehovah, Jehovah Savior, Jehovah Savior. For consider, for think carefully about whatsoever, whomsoever, typically before making a decision, him that lived and suffered painfully or very difficultly, patiently, such opposition from those that had opposed him of what he was all about and of who he was within as spirit. Which such opposition had came unto him from those that were of sinners against himself, yet still anyway he himself had stayed going with being only about his kind of business, his father's business, lest you become tired and become weak in your minds. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2 through 3. How many people today have now done become weak, or so weak that they themselves do not want to live anymore, to be in full accordance of the fullness of faith, but would rather just operate now themselves only in just a little bit, not all of the faith. How many today have now done modified, amended his faith for them to now be able to live so weak? And now they dare to wonder about why are things not happening for them today? All of you around this whole world today, within every country, nation, territory, area, you've all got each your own things, some more or less than others, that you can all learn from one another, each one of their own specific own thing. Again, some more or less than others may have a specific thing for all to learn from. But so many now wants to go for the wrong thing, to all now be in and for the wrong things today, all together as one, in agreement for the wrong things to be in agreement about, eh? Well, somebody's been watching you all, and he notices some things now about each and every single one of you today, and that's all that I'm going to say for now. Don't let your light become snuffed. Don't let your light become snuffed, all you peoples. Things have really been trying now to take people's light away today. Don't let it dim within you. Matthew chapter 5, verse 14 through 16, Revelation chapter 3, and 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16 through 17. This is a spiritual war, now more than before. It's all over the world today. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16 through 17. His true temple is not just a building. For if you now is one that claims to have his true spirit within you, then your own body is now his temple. And so if you now choose to willingly, purposely continue to do the things that he is not for or likes with your body or in his supposed to be building, then he has ways of dealing with us all, each individually. That's all I'm going to say. Psalm chapter 37, verse 8 through 9. Stop. Apart from anger and abandon wrath. Worry not yourself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon the Most High is one true God and chief, Jah, Jehovah, Jehovah Savior, Jehovah Savior. They shall come into receiving blessings from the earth. Psalm chapter 37, verse 9. Those who want to touch, scratch, scrape, cut, injure, cause trauma unto any of his true peoples, or sore them in any way, regardless of their tongue, language, or hue, then as long as all of his true peoples are in right good standing with him, then those people who seek to destroy or harm any of his true peoples will not be able to come into receiving any blessings from the Most Highest, one true God, Jehovah, Jehovah Savior, Jehovah Savior. He is Jehovah Jireh, meaning God will provide. Jehovah Rapha, meaning the God that heals. Jehovah Nissi, meaning the chief is my banner. He is my banner. He is the only Most Highest one true God that I shall solely advertise about, and all that he sends, including through faith in his most precious gift, unto anyone that would come to accept his free gift as well. Ephesians chapter 2. Breaking news for the day, Friday, April 18th, 2025. The one mind that USA has cannot meet the demands of all that China is asking for. But is China still wanting more oil anyway? Quote from source. Rare earth elements are important ingredients in electric vehicles, powerful magnets, advanced fighter jets, submarines, smartphones, television screens, and many other products. Despite their name, the 17 elements aren't actually rare, but it's hard to find them in a high enough concentration to make a mine worth the investment. Another quote from source. Experts say the manufacturers that rely on rare earth elements and other critical minerals will see price increases. But there is likely enough of a global supply available to keep factories operating for now, meaning as of April 18th, 2025. The California mine yields neodymium and praseodymium, the light rare earths that are the main components of the permanent rare earth magnets in EVs and wind turbines, but small amounts of some of the heavy rare earths that China has restricted, such as terbium and dysprosium, are key to helping the magnets withstand high temperatures. Already, the price of terbium has jumped 24% since the end of March to reach $933 per kilogram. Our estimates suggest that there is enough stockpile in the market to sustain demand for now. Benchmark Mineral Intelligence Rare Earths Analyst NM said, adding that shortages may emerge later this year, 2025. China seems to now be very controlling with things. There is a reason why even the prices of batteries and automobile batteries may be going up, because it seems that China has been the one that has been raising their taxes for people to must pay in order to get a share from China, while China also needs from others some things in order to make their oil good for China to do things that China wants to do. So, since China now wants to raise their taxes up for the oil, then should also others now raise their tax price for China to complete what they want to do as well? Look into the mirror now at what you're all now doing unto your very own selves once again. A repeating cycle, okay? People now wants to have robots and drones so much. Well, even the robots and drones all need oil to produce as well. There seems to be so many financial debts that people are getting themselves into over the oil situations in this world today as of April 2025. People wants to talk nowadays saying that Trump is the cause of all of this today, but China's government is not squeaky clean. TEMU, owned by a Chinese company, will now be raising their taxes on things as well. They will be making price adjustments starting April 25th, 2025. There seems to have been a loophole for Chinese retailers to be able to sell things for such a low price. So this explains now why things was being so cheap on Temu. But who has set this up for Temu to be able to sell cheaper products than other companies at such a low cost to pay is what I now must ponder. Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Well, it seems to be because of this thing called de minimis exemption is why Temu and another retailer has been being able to do something with the prices of things, to be able to had cut the prices to be so low. Anything that should normally be being costing up to no more than $800, they was able to set up to sell so cheap, low price. And now was there also Chinese owners, including China's government, that was also getting a profit from all of this, and all of this entire time before now as of April 18th, 2025. And so now, after saying all of that, is China's government now mad at USA for finding out China's government or Chinese owners loophole for things to now be wanting to raise their tax for American made things? And even now, for oil elements, that even China also needs elements for oil products that China also needs from the USA elements, and wheresoever else China might need elements from as well to make products. Government of China or Chinese owners, whosoever, you're now looking like as though that you have part in this saga now. You're not squeaky clean. Quote from source. Earlier this month, April 2025, Trump signed an executive order that will close the de minimis customs exemption on May 2nd, 2025. Trump will be eliminating duty-free de minimis treatment for low-value imports from China, a critical step in countering the ongoing health emergency posed by the illicit flow of synthetic opioids into the U.S., according to a statement from the White House on April 2nd, 2025. That's why they was looking into this, or what had helped them into being led to find out about the loophole possibly, and it's involving China. So why was there an illicit flow of synthetic opioids, illegal lab pain relievers being sent into the U.S. illegally involving China? Another quote from source. The order is also part of a wider effort to correct the trade imbalance between two of the world's largest economies. Both companies have faced pushback in the U.S. from lawmakers, organizations, and even consumers who pointed out the potential environmental harms or alleged labor abuses associated with fast fashion products. And what the world was going on with the fast fashion products that was being shipped through these companies, or what was going on there on the job with them or whatever. Well, a lot of very suspicious stuff has been going on lately. Now, as for the peace agreement between both Ukraine and Russia, what's going on with y'all today as of April 2025? Paris, France, seems to want for the peace to happen between the both of y'all, Russia and Ukraine. But people are saying now that they want for the peace agreement between the both of you to be on realistic terms. What they mean to be saying some realistic terms? I thought that y'all was supposed to have been being realistic the whole time. So this doesn't make sense to me. Realistic terms. Realistic terms? I thought that Ukraine and Russia was both trying to be realistic this whole time. Define realistic. Having or showing a rare and putting to good use kind of idea of what can be achieved or expected, representing familiar things in a way that is accurate or true to life. Well, I thought definitely that you both, Ukraine and Russia, was trying to be true. Most definitely, indubitably. Or are you? Or are you not? I thought that you both were supposed to be trying hard to put in good use of your striving to maintain peace between the both of you, Russia and Ukraine. Why are they saying now this combination of words about you both, Ukraine and Russia, as of April 2025? You're both going to have to maintain being realistic, in order for you to become able to have a peace agreement that is based on actual realistic terms for you both, Ukraine and Russia. Understand? Peace.
At night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. They know that we're calling it love. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.